Hello. In this video, we are going to be looking at new tools in Eklenty package. Let's start with WhyNoSee. When you go to a view and notice some elements are not visible in that view, you try to troubleshoot the issue hiding those elements, right? Maybe it is filter issue, or maybe the category itself is hidden, or maybe there's a workset discrepancy between the element and the view settings. It can be caused by many different reasons, and this tool can cover the possible reasons that are almost always behind such visibility problems. It doesn't cover all of the reasons because there are, I believe, more than 50 reasons in Revit for an element to be hidden. It doesn't cover all of those, that's for sure. But the issues that this particular tool can cover are almost always the reasons behind the visibility issues of the elements. All right, let's take a look. We have a 3D view here, and I know those elements are here. When I click, for instance, an air terminal and come to the view where the elements are missing and start a tool, WhyNoSee, and it will immediately report the air terminals category is hidden in this view. I can simply go to the visibility graphics settings and toggle that back on. We are still missing some elements. Let's continue with this one. That is here. Okay. And when I click that guy and go back to the view where I'm missing the elements and start the WhyNoSee tool, the workset of the element is hidden in this view. Yeah, I can fix that as well. Yeah, I can go to worksets and use the global settings. I can say, and it'll come back. Also, we have some missing elements around here. Let's go to the view and pick one of the missing elements. And let's start the tool. Yeah, the element is manually hidden, which means somebody just select the element and manually hid those elements. Okay. And also, if your element is outside of the crop box, let's say I will move this guy to here outside of the crop box, and select the element outside of the crop box. Of course, that will be the combinations of the issues as well. So we can take a look at radiators, for instance, or maybe even radiators in downstairs, right? WhyNoSee. Why I'm not seeing the radiators? Element is hidden by filter, radiators. Element is hidden by filter, this filter, whatever the name is, and also the element is below view range. It will report all the combinations of the possible reasons why the elements are missing in your view. So basically that's what WhyNoSee tool can handle. Okay. Now for the next tool, we're going to take a look at this section. Okay. Let's say you completed your tasks, you did your tagging, you created your dimensions and whatever, and you want to keep this section where it is. You usually come here and pin your view, and people won't be able to delete that. And also people won't be able to move that around. Yeah. However, when you go to the project browser and find this view, you can still delete that, and you won't even be able to undo that. Okay. Let's create another section. But this time, instead of using the normal pin that we have in Revit, we're going to use Eklenty pin views tool. You selected your element and you just click pin views. And now this is, of course, pinned. And also the view related to this section line is also pinned. Yeah. And you can also use the same tool for the views that you have in your project browser. Just select your views and just hit pin views, and until you unpin them using the same tool but unpin option, you won't be able to delete those. But now you can delete that, but I don't want to, because I don't want to lose those views. And also we have restore hidden tool. You remember we had some missing elements here. They were manually hidden. Hide view and elements. This tool restore every single manually hidden elements in the active view. It prompts to make sure if you're sure, because it's a serious stuff. And when you hit yes, it just brings everything back. Okay, that was what I wanted to talk about, the new tools in the Eklenty package. Thank you for watching.